I'm the purple praying mantis, PPM. I'm the purple praying mantis, PPM. PPM.
Security. She's not credentialed. Remove her from the arena.
What's good with y'all boys, man? Y'all already know who it is. The Draw, Jay Ariez. And I got a different type of video for y'all. Y'all know I'm always usually talking, man. I'm just talking straight to y'all. But today I wanted to talk to y'all about something specific, man. Today I wanted to talk to y'all about who I believe he might be the best heel in the world right now. I wanted to talk to y'all about the man who has worked everyone, Christian Cage. Christian is on a bit of a career resurgence right now. And I think the work that he is doing right now, it's arguably the best work of his career. Tony Khan said that, and a lot of people looked at him funny. A lot of people were wondering what the hell he was talking about. Well, if you're confused as to how Christian could be possibly doing his best work, why don't I explain? Back in 2014, Christian was kicked in the back of the skull by Alberto Del Rio. He won the match. It was a fatal four-way on Raw. He won the match, but he didn't wrestle for 7 years until he returned at Royal Rumble 2021, man. We thought Christian Cage was going to make a return to WWE. He did not. Christian ended up going to AEW. Ever since Christian has been in AEW, he has done nothing but hoop, in my honest opinion. Let's look at the facts. Christian Cage, he beat Kenny Omega for the Impact World title. He had another match with Kenny Omega. It was decent. It was a good match. It was a great match. He lost the Impact World title to Josh Alexander. Not only that, he had, like, correct me if I'm wrong, he had about a couple of defenses with that Impact World title. He did his work with Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. And now Christian. What else did Christian do? Christian turned on Jungle Boy, a heartbreaking turn. Gave Jungle Boy a concerto, left him bleeding in the AEW ring. Told Jungle Boy's mother,
"You raised a piece of shit."
You see what I'm saying, bruh? Christian Cage talking big crazy. And now here's what I really love about Christian Cage. The way Christian Cage talks, the way Christian Cage acts. Christian, he's moving so different. You might think, oh, it's the same mode every time. Christian Cage comes out, he says his things to Tony Schiavone, insults the city, but nah, he's doing more than that. He's getting people to care. Christian is going in that ring, and he's cutting old school promos. He's berating the crowd. He's berating his opponents. And here's my thing with Christian Cage, right? Here's the thing. He's doing it, and he's not even the champion. Well, actually, he is the champion. Christian Cage has managed to make that TNT title relevant again, whether people want to admit it or not. Christian Cage has made that title seem important. He is the TNT champion.
Now and forever.
It's not even just that. It's the little stuff that Christian Cage does that makes his work so good. When you watch a Christian Cage promo, even nowadays, he stutters a little bit. But listen, you can say I'm munching him or whatever. I think when Christian Cage stutters, it actually adds to the promo because of how well he's able to rebound from said stutter. For example, I don't remember what promo it was, but he said something and he shouted out at the crowd after, "Shut your mouth while I'm conducting business." And he added that line in his repertoire, "Keep your mouth shut while I'm conducting business." That's hard. A lot of people underestimate how good you have to be to switch things up on the fly to get certain stuff over. Christian Cage is making Luchasaurus look good. And I was never a Luchasaurus hater, but we can all agree that there were a lot of people that weren't high on Luchasaurus. There were a lot of people that did not fuck with Luchasaurus like that. Christian Cage single-handedly, low-key, is making Luchasaurus relevant. Christian Cage is putting Luchasaurus over. Christian Cage is calling Luchasaurus the most complete big man in the game today, in the sport. And it's no coincidence that Luchasaurus has had some of his best matches with Christian by his side. Hence, Full Gear 2022, the Steel Cage match against Jungle Boy. Hence, All Out a couple weeks ago against Darby Allin. Now, you might say that it's because of Darby Allin and Jungle Boy as to why these matches were good. I just think it's no coincidence that Christian was by Luchasaurus' side for both of those matches. I don't know. Furthermore, like, look at other stuff Christian is doing. When CM Punk and Darby Allin and Ricky Starks were in the ring and Christian came out, Christian said to CM Punk, he said, what kind of a man holds up a championship that he did not win while holding the TNT championship that he did not win? You know what I mean? Like, it's stuff like that, yo, that makes Christian so good. It's the little stuff. It's the head turns. Like when Christian's talking about, we, and looks back at Luchasaurus. Christian is really him right now. The work that he's doing, I'll say it now, this is arguably better than his 2011 work. I know that's a hard thing to believe. 2023 Christian better than 2011 Christian. I know that sounds insane, but y'all gotta hear me out. Character work. I think this character work is better. One More Match, Christian was phenomenal. I hated him as a kid. But Christian's character work. And it's funny, I hated Christian as a kid in 2011, but I love him right now because he's so damn good. But when you look at what he's doing, how can you get talking about people's dead fathers over? How do you do that? Christian Cage came out on Dynamite. He was revealed. And I love how AEW did the reveal that Swerve's new partner was going to be Christian. The camera was panned onto Swerve, and then it turned, and Christian and Luchasaurus walked out. I loved that. The way Christian came out, and Christian said, Nick Wayne, I've heard a lot about you. It's nice to finally meet you in person. I understand that you've had a father. The crowd popped as soon as he said, I understand you have a father. And then he said, and your father is dead. The crowd going crazy. How y'all going crazy and his father really dead? These fans is crazy, but yo, they love it. They eating it up. They really eating it up. Like, Christian's really tough right now. And if he takes Nick Wayne under his wing, that's gonna be good. And Christian, I love how he's trying to cater to the kids a little bit. Talking about how he's gonna slide in Nick Wayne mom DMs. Niggas not doing it like, I'm sorry. I think he's better than Dom right now. I do. And y'all, I love Dominic. I love Dom. Dom's still a heat magnet. But in terms of character work, I won't say in terms of crowd reaction. In terms of character work, maybe in terms of matching. Dom been cooking on NXT. So, I don't know. But listen, I got Christian over Dom right now. I got Christian as the best heel in the world right now. I think what he's doing is on another level. I would love to see some gold on him. Real talk. I would love to see some gold on him. I think Christian, it don't even got to be a world title. I think a Christian international championship run, I think that would be some generational work. Luchasaurus being slimy, attacking people so that Christian retains. That's great work. That would be fire. I know it. Y'all know it. Christian needs gold on him. He could even do I think he could do double duty. Show up on Ring of Honor. Would he be Samoa Joe? No. What singles titles are in Ring of Honor? Nah, he's not being Shibata either. Claudio. Hey. I wouldn't mind it. I would not mind it one bit if he beat Claudio. Is it just me, chat? Listen, in the comments, if you want Christian Cage to beat Claudio for the Ring of Honor World Championship, type 1 if you want Christian as the new Ring of Honor World Champion. Type 2 if you don't. Simple. Straight like that, man. If you made it this far in the video, drop a like and make sure y'all subscribe and make sure y'all follow me on all forms of social media, yo. Back to what I was saying. My closing points, I honestly think Christian Cage is just operating. I think Christian Cage is one of the saviors of professional wrestling right now. In terms of mic work, he's on the upper echelon in the business, I believe. Not just AEW. I think he's on the upper echelon of the business. I believe that everything about him is phenomenal. I think that students of the game should study what he's doing right now, what he's been doing since 2022. Even since he came back from injury. Every promo that Christian Cage has cut, whether he's stuttering. For example, let me give you another example. Christian Cage came out, he said to Darby Allin, "You didn't speak to Nick Wayne's parents for 2 years." The whole crowd corrected him and said 3. All he did was laugh. He played it off so well. And you know what's funny? He played it off and he still made it look good. A lot of other people would have gotten eaten up for it, and we know that. But Christian Cage, the way he feeds off the crowd, the way he does stuff so well, I honestly think that Christian Cage, he has been underrated for a very long time. And I'm glad that he's showing people how great he truly is. If y'all like this video, like I said earlier, man, make sure y'all leave a like. Make sure y'all comment, subscribe, man. If y'all like this style of video, please let me know, man. I really appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We chasing that 1K, man. It's The Draw, Jay Ariez. I'm off this. I hope y'all have a blessed day, yo.
And your father is dead.